Hello, this is Expressman, and today we're going to do something for those of you who don't own a vulture or reclaimer. We're going to try some scrapping by hand and find out how much money you can make. Obviously, you've probably heard it 100 times. If you don't have one of those ships, join someone who does and make some money with them. But for those of you who are in the soloing mood, let's see if there's anything at all to this particular form of gameplay. So here we are in Orison. Let's get to it. First, we're going to go to Providence platform to see if we can buy the right sort of tool for our multi-tool to do this. I don't think I have one right now. Oh, and we just got ghosted. Alright, let's see if I got this right. We're going to go over there to the supply place. See if they have what we're looking for. Alright, here we are at Corvalex Shipping. Hopefully they have what we need, otherwise we will try the other place. There's a gray cat display over here, may or may not have. That's probably the tractor beam and the mining attachment. Yep, it is. Let's go check the actual terminal. I think it's always under personal weapons, I think. Yeah, there's the multi-tool. So, is this it? Salvage and repair. Yep, that is it. That is the SRT. We need to buy that. Hopefully the terminals are playing nice right now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they are. Cool. Let's check out inventory. As you can see, I'm rather suited up right now. So I think all we have to do, let's go to utility, and then there is the SRT. I'm actually going to drag it to my backpack inventory and then drag it to my multi-tool, and there we go. My tractor beam is now in my backpack inventory, which is exactly what I wanted. Alright, let's go back to the station and get over to the spaceport. Alright, so we are not getting the reclaimer out. We are not getting the vulture out. Let's grab something small. In this case, I'll grab my Pisces, but I think... we'll do a quick once around, pre-flight inspection. This is the basic C8R Pisces, not the medical edition. Came with my Carrack. It actually has 4 guns and 2 missiles. Although I don't really fight in this thing. It is pretty fast. It'll get me where I'm going. Now, when I remember to, always do an equipment check in your ship. That way you can look at both local as well as my personal backpack and vehicle inventory. Again, I've got the multi-tool and the SRT attachment, which are the most important things, as well as some food and hydration on me. So let's just move the helmet. Keep it in my backpack because I am so famous for forgetting it entirely. Let's get going. Now, there's really 2 pretty valid options for where we might go to scrap. Let's hit U for power. Let's hit U for power again. There we go. We absolutely, we're on Crusader. We could absolutely go to Daymar, and we would find a bunch of stuff on the ground. Or we could go to Yella and hit the same sort of scrap that we hit with our regular scrapping ships. I actually want to try that. I'm curious how it's going to work out. So I'm going to go ahead and set course to Yella. Let's call ATC and get our butts out of here. We're at 90,000 meters elevation. Let's align to navigation. Kill our auto throttle. Prepare to jump. It should be noticed that I was targeted briefly there, but I was still in the armistice zone. In fact, I still am in the armistice zone. People do that just to see who's who and what's what. If they untarget you fairly quickly, it's completely innocent. Alright, we are on Yella, and just as I did with my Vulture the other day, we are going to find the belt and navigate to the belt. Well, hello, person. So here's an example. We're going to target them, and then we're going to untarget them. It's just sort of a nod. Now I'm going to hit my auto throttle. I'm going to take off in a different direction. I'm going to shoot for that cluster of rocks over there. Just as something to aim at. And you know what? Just for the fun of it, I'm going to go right into those rocks. Now that I'm fairly aligned, I'm going to crank my speed up to full, which on the Pisces is very fast. Tab for radar. See what we got around here. V, and again, like before with the Vulture, we're looking for. Oh, look at that very first scan, 8,000. Hopefully, there's no ships over there, but 4,000. This is a great cluster. It might even make me wish that I'd brought something real out here. Oh yes. Oh yes, this might be the biggest cluster I've ever found. Of course, am I in my Reclaimer? No. Am I in my Vulture? No. I am in my Carrack with a hand miner. Oh my goodness. Wait, what is... Oh, that's just a piece of scrap. I thought that was a wing form for a second. Holy smokes. Yep, biggest debris cluster I've ever found right here, folks. I'm going to turn my engines off and hope that that reduces my signature in terms of being spotted by passersby. I'm going to double check to make sure my lid is on. I knew it was, but I wanted to be really sure. And then let's EVA out of here. The crazy spin. Okay. There we are. So this is one of the big pieces that we've eaten over and over again. I've never gotten a real sense of its size, because I've never actually flown up to one in EVA, but wow, it's big. I mean, let's look at this. Oh, my camera settings are kind of jink. Yeah, I mean, that's big. That's really funny to see up close. Wow. Okay. Well, let's get out the old tool here with 4. And then I have no idea, like, let's see here. Salvage. I've never actually used one of these, so we're going to learn together. Why does it look like the batteries Or is that the fill level? Oh, do I need those containers? No, it's got to make them. Surely. Uh-oh. I think I did a big oops here. Big oops. Did I get all the way out here without realizing that I had to pre-build containers? Oh, that would be the biggest of bummers. Okay, so we're back. I jumped to Port Olisar, and here's what I was missing. The SRT can. I had this idea that it would make its own cans because you're collecting the material, but it kind of makes sense that it doesn't. I'm gonna get a bunch. Alright, we're back after that minor setback. I had to abandon that field and refine a new one, so we've got just this little one here, but considering that we're hand mining, this is more than enough. So the RS signature, as you can see, is 4,000, which means that there are 2 pieces, which again, for what I'm doing, is probably going to be more than enough. We're about to find out. Let's go up to this big piece here. Maybe we can put our headlights on it. Probably make a weird shadow though, and it'd be better just to use our helmet light. Unless we keep the ship off to the side. In which case, whoa, easy there. Still getting used to my little 3D knob here. Like that. That should work. Okay, engines off. Hold wide, get out of the seat. Hope you know that by now. Alright. So, back at the station, I was able to buy 100, I guess, of these canisters. I believe you actually have to... you know what? Let me transfer these off, because I think I need my backpack to be rather light. Although they fit rather well, at least in an empty state they do. I'm also going to move 1 stack of these off, and then see if I can load up my slots here. So let's just, I am carrying a gun, so let's put one. Oh, well, let me do that. Interesting. Okay. Well, there should be one in the gun itself, so if we have a big emergency, I should be okay. All right, so I think I'm set. So I believe you got to be wearing it like on the outside of your suit, just like a mag. I know they're working on a mechanic for like a slow reload. Let's see if I can get out of here without doing the twisty business. Jump. Nice. I got out of there without the thrash. Alright. It's hard to understand scale out here because I'm so used to using my vulture or even my reclaimer. So it felt like I was really close to it when I was, in fact, not really close to it. So let's do what we were doing before. Let's see if we can get this right. So 4 for the tool. Tap R. Beam out of range. Okay. Okay, so I didn't have to actually do anything to mount it. That's interesting. Canister full. Now what? Do I have to do like the... Can I just tap R? Oh yeah, look at that. Nice, and we can just keep going. Oh, I should look at the time, so I have a sense of how long this takes. Honestly, it's going faster than I thought it would. So that's interesting. Yeah, I might be glad I brought 100 to these. So what we're actually picking up is called recycled material composite. Sometimes we call it RMC. People keep calling it scrap. Technically, scrap would be the metal underneath of it if we were able to grind it up. So, I mean, it's all salvage. It's just a question of whether it's scrap or whether it's recycled material composite. Canister full. Oh, nothing happens when I push R, so I must have filled all of them. Let's figure out how to do this here. So there is the cans. Wish there was a better way. Can I just move these into my core compartments? I feel like there's got to be a better way. Can I shift click these? I control clicked it. I don't know what that meant. Rotate around. Is that all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like I'm missing 2. Is that one? 6. Where are these guys hiding? It's my med pen. It's got to be a fast way to do this. So, real quick, let's grab these. Can I shift click these? No. 2, 3. This might be the most tedious part of the whole operation here. Okay, so now I can press R, right? I'm not entirely sure what just happened there. That took us 3 minutes, by the way. 4 if you count this transfer that I just struggle bust through. So let's just build some up and see what happens. Through my first stack of canisters. So, where's my Pisces? There it is. We're gonna go swap them out. It has been 23 minutes, and I think I filled 50. It's gonna be really interesting to see how this pencils out for income. Ah, did not stick the landing. Usually pretty good at that. Okay, so now I'm in here. I've got local vehicle inventory. Let's do this. Okay, so I can shift click. Yes, on all of these full ones. I know they're full because they say 250. Where's my empties? The stack of 50 with 0. There it is right there. Bring that across. I wonder if that would fit in my leg. No, okay, forget it. All right. Back out there we go. Okay, so the server's been slowing me down. That's a little annoying, but we are coming up on the end here, which is good. Sometimes it will not do the reloading animation like you just see here. I mean, that's it doing the reloading animation. And it'll keep mining, and it left me wondering, am I filling the same canister over and over again, or is it actually a new canister? And with some watching and some counting, I've discovered that it is a new canister, so that's a good thing. It means the progress keeps going. The annoying part is I don't always know when I'm truly empty. Because it kind of looks the same as when I'm not. If I have a doubt, because I'm not exactly counting every time, this is rather repetitive, I will actually look at, I'll show you on my belt in just a second, I will actually look at the fill level of each canister. And, you know, I can see the stats right here on the MultiTool, like how full it is, so I don't usually keep it like this. It is interesting, though. See, now it's not reloading. I think I'm genuinely full, but if I have a doubt, I'll hover. You see how it's, I can't zoom in on it, but it says 250 of 250, so that one's full. That one's full. That one's full. That one's full. And that one's full. And that one's full. They were all full. I just ignore the one that's in there. I just don't let it slow me down. I'll just swap it out right away as soon as I get my belt full of empties. If there is a faster way to do this, by all means, tell me in the comments. But then you have to start by hitting reload because you know you got a full one in there. Are we gonna skip the animation? The animation. We're skipping the animation server, or are you just not registering me pressing R? Alright, that's it. Again, I think that's maybe 4 boxes worth on the Vulture, maybe three-ish, between 3 and 4, just based on experience. Probably not quite 4. If you do need light, T puts your helmet light on. Yeah, the trick of this zero gravity entrance is to try to kind of send your head where you'd expect it to go if you were walking the whole time. So right about normal head level. And you don't do that flop business. Alright, let's close it up. That might mean we're at 99. We'll just go with it. It's been a little over an hour so far, but that's not been a very authentic calculation because of some major server lags, both with reloading and with words. That inventory swap business. Of course, the planet rotates, so of course right now the Port Olisar is behind. If you can click anywhere on the orbit of Port Olisar and it lights up, that's all you need it to do. Let's get out of here. I think we can sell it at PO. It looked like there was a commodities terminal that would take it, so let's try that. Otherwise, I would go to Orison. Okay, so because there were absolutely no shuttles directly to Cloudview Center, I had to take the Providence Center shuttle and just stayed in it. It continued on from Providence Center to Cloudview because they make a loop. So here we are back at the old TDD. Let's see if it can do for us what Port Olisar was unable to do. It's the moment of truth. Okay, being able to select the Pisces is a good step. Step 2, does it populate? Yes, and there's no little locks on that. So I'm confused. 7,000. That's 25,000. I don't know what's happening here. So if I say all, what is happening? I have, they sell for 180. Okay, so the 250 was what a canister holds, and it sells for 189. So if I had 100, that would be 1,890. But I have to sell all of these individually. Do I get the canister back? But I have to do this. Can I like select every single one? I don't think it'll let me do that. Nope. Oh boy. There's gotta be a better way to do that. So if I click sell, it says 189. So, wow. I guess I have to speed round this thing. Gosh, I wish there was a way to just do it all. My conclusion is this something that I would make a regular habit of? Absolutely not. I might go see if I can go back to Port Olisar and sell the canisters and recover my costs on that. But as an alternative to hand mining, say in caves, this is pretty viable. I mean, a player who's super poor, 18,000 isn't nothing. So I'd say what they did probably what is kept it comparable to any hand industry. I've never actually tested how much I could make hand mining, hadnite and stuff, but I've done a little bit of it, enough to think that it's going to be a similar result. So that's interesting, honestly. I'm definitely not putting the vulture away, but now we know, right? And I guess that's all there is to it. I'm just going to sit here and speed sell this stuff as fast as it'll let me. Oh my gosh. Killing me. And if you know a faster way to do this, please let me know in the comments. I think we all want to know. Alright, so I'm going to keep selling it bit by bit until it's all gone. Thanks for coming with me on this experiment. Possibly valid for brand spanking new players, not good for me. About a 10 to 20 times reduction in potential income doing it this way, but hey, I think the real value of this thing will be able to make minor repairs to your ship, so it might be worth keeping a couple canisters in your ships at all time, and that's probably what I'm going to do in the future. This has been Expressman. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.